In almost all of our shots, we performed green screen keying on the footage, and the method we used in After Effects was essentially the same. We used keylight to key out the green screen. After sampling the green with the eyedropper, we refined the matte by adjusting clip black and clip white in Screen Matte to darken the background and keep the subject clean and bright. We then applied Advanced Spill Suppressor in Ultra Mode to remove any green spill around the subject's edges. Since the footage had slight camera shake, we added Warp Stabilizer to the original clip almost every time to ensure a stable and clean key. For the glitch effect we used in this shot, we completed the process in 2 main steps. Step 1, green screen keying. Step 2, glitch effect. We started with a white solid layer and added fractal noise, setting it to max and block. After adjusting the horizontal scale and brightness of the noise, we used time *200 to drive its evolution over time. We then applied fast box blur, set the blur direction to horizontal, and softened the texture for a cleaner glitch pattern. Next, we added 2 layers of displacement map to the subject, one with positive values and one with negative, to create opposing horizontal distortion and a sharper glitch effect. Finally, we performed simple color adjustments, used keyframes to animate the subject's opacity and scale for added rhythm and motion. For the particle dissolve effect that appears multiple times in our project, we followed the same keylight process to obtain a clean alpha of the subject, and for the step 2, particle dissolve effect, we applied dust transition to the subject and used keyframes on transition completion to control when the dissolve starts and ends, while angle and feather adjust the particle direction and edge softness. We then tuned distortion amplitude, distortion complexity, and gravity direction to define the particle spread tail shape and whether the particles drift upward or downward. In the details section, we refined distortion ramp and opacity ramp for smoother distortion and transparency transitions. Finally, we adjusted particle colors in Colorize, set the edge texture with roughness scale, and finished with overall color correction on the character. In our project, we created distortion effects using several different methods. For the approach that Docent rely on plugins, after completing the keying process, we switched the project to 16-bit color and created a white solid with a gradient to serve as the reference for time displacement. We then applied time displacement to the subject, adjusted the source layer and displacement time, and refined the character S position and scale with keyframes to achieve a more cohesive distortion effect. In Nuke, we began by using retime, reformat, and transform for basic pre-processing of the foreground. We adjusted depth of field with roto and blur and applied localized color correction to better match the background. Defocus was then used to more accurately align the focal depth. Finally, we tracked the background and applied the tracking data to the foreground, allowing both elements to blend together smoothly in motion and appearance. For a multi-layer composite shots in Nuke, we first tracked the character footage with Tracker, then used Keylight and Roto to key out the green screen, followed by basic color adjustments with Grade and Color Correct. Next, we adjusted the bridge footage using Reformat, Transform, and Roto to refine its shape and position, and processed the background by applying Frame Hold to lock the frame before making additional transformations. Finally, we used A3 Stage Merge, set up to composite the character, the bridge and the background in order, adding localized blur and other refinements to complete the final composite.
可以试到握完就可以放下。